There were 3 emergency blog posts last night. One about free Weaver shards coming for everyone. We also had even more reworks for the Rebirth team. How good are they now? And there's a Blitz event coming tomorrow that needs some explanation. We're gonna explain everything in this video. So if you're ready for that Valley Club, you're gonna do find that like button and let's go smash it.
ValleyFlyin.
Hello, Marvel Strike Force fans. Welcome back to the ValleyFlyin channel. I am ValleyFlyin. I hope you're having a great day. In this video, we're talking about the 3 emergency blog posts from last night. Free Weaver shard for everyone. The Rebirth team is getting even more reworks, which I think are live in the game right now. And there's a Blitz event coming. And it's complicated. It's a Scopely Blitz event, so it needs some explanation. We're going to explain it all for you. We got the numbers, what you would need to get some of these important items. But before we do all of that, I do want to remind you, if you haven't already subscribed, hit that subscribe button for more great Marvel Strike Force content. At least 5 Marvel Strike Force videos per week on this channel. News. There's update news, there's question and answers, there are gameplay videos, there's live reactions, everything to help your Marvel Strike Force experience. And we're going to talk about the emergency blog post right now. Let's get into it. All right. Update to the Spider Weaver shards in the Strike Pass. So on January 5th, Strike Pass 3 erroneously contained an excess number of Spider Weaver shards, 4,000 shards, which players were allowed to keep. There are additional actions taken in consideration of other players as well. So the great thing for people in Strike Pass 3, you got to keep all that stuff. So not only were you able to get a 7-star Weaver for free, but also a bunch of Ultimus orbs that could get whatever shards, to get a bunch of other shards as well. So this is for everybody. Everybody, they're gonna get a login calendar called Commander Tribute. The rewards will be a sliding scale based on how many yellow stars you had on Weaver before Strike Pass 25 was released on January 4th. The Commander's Tribute calendar will contain a 28-day calendar, but the duration will be 35 days to ensure players get to collect all the rewards. They don't say what is in this, but everybody's getting free stuff, so that is good. And I like that. It's kind of like punitive action for their more screw-ups. Now, this is the big question. What would happen to players with Strike Pass 2 and Strike Pass 1 because they did not have that error in their Strike Pass? Well, the great thing, Strike Pass 2 will begin an additional tier, 57, that will contain the same amount of Spider Weaver shards as Strike Pass 3, and it should be pretty easy to get if you're not already there. So, yes, 4,000 Weaver shards for everyone that was on Strike Pass 2 as of the date of the release, January 5th. Newer players that have Strike Pass 1, they'll be getting an additional tier 57 that will contain 100 Weaver shards. So they're not going to get the full 4K, but they will get the unlock. And they said they want to keep these players unlocked. They get the unlocked Weaver so you can have fun. A more powerful version of her will significantly disrupt the learning curve and create undesirable metas in the game modes like Arena. I understand that, so I think that's a decent solution. If you're Strike Pass 1, a lot of your characters are probably 3-star, 2-star, 4-star. So having a giant 7-star Weaver, that does make sense. Now, this was wonder what is going on with the Strike Pass, because normally between levels, it takes 150 of these rating credits. Back in December, they did 2 Strike Passes where you could complete in double time, where it only took 75 per level. That is still going on in January. They made a mistake. They didn't revert it back, but because the mistake was in the player's favor, they said they're going to leave it like that. So what it says, the Strike Pass this month is running for 4 weeks. It could be completed in only 2 weeks. This makes a free and premium pass easier to complete to get your full rewards for the investment. And as far as when these are going to go live, these changes will go into effect the week of January 23rd. So sometime next week. It doesn't say on January 23rd. So if these aren't here on Monday, then it does say the week of January 23rd. So that is all good stuff. The Rebirth team, more reworks. So in addition to the reworks that they already had, Captain Carter, she's also getting plus 20% block chance for every Rebirth ally. So on a full Rebirth team, getting an additional 80% block chance in addition to what she already has. The passive for US Agent, getting that same thing, more block chance for each Rebirth ally, so they're getting a lot beefier. And then Captain America, the OG Captain America is getting better. Now, the good thing about this is not just in raids. So this team just got a little better outside of the raids. Same thing with this. Now, this move on the Captain America Ultimate only applies to raids. If this character has 3 or more Rebirth allies, this attack cannot be dodged. So those dirty web warriors, they can't be dodging this stuff from Captain America anymore. Next, the passive. When this character has Rebirth ally dropped below 50%, he's going to clear negative effects himself. And if he is above 50% health, he's also going to gain taunt for 2 turns. So he is the tank. He's the guy that's going to is going to take all the damage from the team. When the character drops below the 30% health, clear taunt from self. So it's a smart taunt. So he's not going to be taunting until it kills himself. Full speed bar by 2 random Captain Carter or Winter Soldier allies by 30%. It's strange how they word this, but it looks like just Captain Carter, Winter Soldier are getting 30% more speed bar. On a death, it was just Wave 1 Avenger is now extended to the Rebirth allies. He's going to heal all allies for 10% of Captain America's max health. He did just get a little boost to his max health earlier, so that is a good thing in conjunction with this, and that is not only in the raid. So this makes him more valuable in other modes like Crucible and War. Also, he's going to gain more max health. They're also going to gain more max health. The Rebirth allies are going to get that. Previously, it was just Wave 1 Avengers. And then this is just for raids, getting additional 20% max health for self and all Rebirth allies. This makes them better in the raids. This makes them better outside the raids. And to celebrate that, we have a new Blitz event coming. It is the upcoming Rising Star event with a new scoring mechanism, which is called point limits. And we don't know exactly how it works. I'm going to give you my interpretation of what I'm reading here. And I guess we're going to see when it goes live. And of course, everything in all blog posts on the Marvel Strike Force website is subject to change. So even though it says something here, it may be totally different when it goes into the game. So to help you create clearer goals for progressing through events, select event milestones will now feature new means of keeping score limited and unlimited. I think the big theory among the players is this is to eliminate the hoarding that we have to do for these raid credits and everything like that. So hopefully it makes the scoring for these events easier. And what they said, they wanted to make it easier, but I think it is to eliminate hoarding here. If a scoring objective, example, Blitz rating appears in both the limited and unlimited section, it will be scored additively. So we have calculations for both. I'm not sure how this is going to work because it's the first time this is going through, but I'm assuming that this is going to be additive. We're going to look at the breakdown of the numbers. So keep an eye on the about section for the events moving forward to progress. So there's 2 events going live. This one is going to be going live on January 21st. So this is taking your shot at U.S. Agent Captain Carter Winter Soldier character shards, along with the opportunity to stock up on BioGear with a Rising Stars milestone. So the rewards here look pretty good. Scoring points in battling in Blitz, and getting bonus points for using Rebirth team members or using power cords. So in the calculations for these numbers, we're not taking these power cords into account at all. So if you're spending, that's already spending your 50 power cords to refresh campaign energy, all these numbers are going to be a lot easier for you. So let's go. And these, you're also going to have these battle plan orbs here, which award a lot of points for in this milestone. And these are going to be available in free claims on the web store. It doesn't say how many. We're assuming in the calculations that they're going to give us 2 because that is where the limit ends, but they could give us 1 or even more than that and make it even more. They're also going to be available to buy in the store. So let's go take a look at these Rising Stars milestones. Now, it's not going to be completable for everybody. So I wouldn't be shooting for this 140,000 points. What I would be shooting for, though, is just completing the limited milestones. And then I think that completing this is milestone 23 because that is what gets the US Agent shards. All this other stuff, if you do more, I would consider that a bonus. So finishing these milestones, in my opinion, is getting to milestone 23 for this US Agent shard. So what is the score here? Battling in Blitz, it says that it's worth 50 points. The limit for that is 48,000, but we also have Battling in Blitz for 25 points. And you have no limit. So I'm assuming that you're getting each battle in Blitz. And this is battling, though. This is not wins. So it's not these Blitz credits that you have to use for the next battle. It's just battle. So you don't even have to win these matchups. You're getting 50 for that and 25 for that. I'm assuming it's going to be 25 per Blitz battle. Now, you also have these points for US Agent. If you have him unlocked, you're getting bonus points for Captain Carter. If you have her unlocked, Agent Venom. We're not using any of these in the calculations, but you use them in 1 Blitz, you're getting those 4,000 points, and that is added. And then That's it. After that, it doesn't matter. You're also getting points for a Captain America Winter Soldier. I'm assuming most players have them unlocked and could get those additional 2,000 points for this. And then each additional Blitz or these orbs, the limit on this for the first two is 10,000. After that, you're getting 25,000 per orb. It appears that every time you open an orb, you're getting 7,500 if these are additive. If it's only additive after, then you're gonna have to open 2 orbs here. So let's go take a look at the numbers on how this all works out here. So 48,000 is the limited point. So if it is 75 per battle, not 50 per battle, that means to get the whole 48,000, you need to do 640 battles. If you divide that by 4, that means you need to do 160 battles per day, which is 44. If you have 44 teams, and if you don't have Captain Carter unlocked and US Agent unlocked, there's only 44 teams. If you do have them unlocked, you're gonna have 45 teams that you can make Blitz teams and doing an extra rotation. So that is 3.6 rotations per day to get all of these milestones here. Now, if it is 50 points and the points aren't the 25 plus the 50, you're gonna need to do 960 battles, and that is 240 battles per day, which is at 44 teams, that is 5.4 rotations. So not the worst if you wanna get all these big milestones. If you use Captain America and Winter Soldier, you're gonna additional 4,000 points, 2,000 for each of them. And like I said, you're getting more points for these other characters. I'm not including these in the calculations though, because I know not everybody has those unlocked. We have those orbs that you get, those battle plan orbs. Not sure how many of these that you can get. I'm assuming that you're getting two of these because it says there's a limit on 10. You might not get 10. So that could change up the rotation that you need to do. But if you're getting all 48,000 plus the 4,000 for Captain America Winter Soldier, and you're getting both those orbs, that is 62,000 in the limited point milestones. And where that would get you as far as these milestones here is right at milestone 21, which it should still give you these US agent shards here, 10 more US agent shards here. These additional 15, you might not be able to get with that unless you do more activities. So what would you need to get those additional 15 US agent shards? Well, there's gonna be a 7,200 point difference, a deficit to get all the shards of those characters, which means that you need 288 more wins. So the total wins that you're gonna need is 928. You divide that by 4, and then the 44 teams, that is 5.2 rotations per day to get all of those shards. So not the worst. This, and the good thing about this is if you don't want those shards, you don't care about this Rebirth team right now, it doesn't include any of these justice medals for that month-long milestone event. So this is totally optional if you just want to get more of these US agent shards there. So that's the good thing about this. Now we also have another milestone going on in conjunction with this, not just this Rising Star event. We also have this Battlefield Ready web milestone. Not a lot of good stuff in here. This is a very grindy milestone there. To get all of these pieces, you would need to get 25,000 points in this. And how do you get this? The data mine said you need to spend Blitz credits. According to this, you need to earn Blitz credits. We'll see which one is correct when it goes live in the game, but for the calculations for this, we'll assume that this is all correct, and you need to earn Blitz credits for this. 25,000 Blitz credits. Now, the average Blitz credits you're getting per win is 15. You could get up to 2,000, you could get 100, you could get 10. But the average should be about 15 if you take a lot of battles there. Now, the thing about this one, I wouldn't really push for. I think this is just additive into whatever you're doing. We're getting some purple gear here. We're getting some orange gear here. And way down here, if you're really grinding and getting really sweaty with your Blitz rotations, you could get some teal gear here as well. All right, but to get all of these milestones, I don't know if this is worth pushing. You're needing to do a lot of rotations per day. I'm not sure if this is something that you want to do right now, but let's go take a look at the calculations for this. So 25,000 Blitz credits in 4 days. So these are what I think we get from dailies. The daily rewards, you're getting 250 of them over the 4 days. That is 1,000 from the dailies. The Red Star Orb Blitz, which starts on Saturday, is a little over 1,000 of those Blitz credits. Same thing for the Orb Assault. I believe the Quick Rumble has 3,000 in these. We will see when it goes live in the games though, so these numbers could change. And then the Monday Blitz, there's 22,750 of these Blitz credits in the Ghost Spider Blitz going on right now. I'm assuming whoever's in Monday will have that same amount of credits. So which means that if we add all these up just from this stuff, just from doing your normal Blitz milestones and everything like that, you should get 8,910 credits from in-game. And that is doing the bare minimum. Now, if you're trying to get all these milestones, that leaves you with a 16,090 deficit. If you're getting 35 wins per rotations, that is 8.9 rotations. So, which means that you're actually, per day. That's actually not totally correct. So if you're getting 173 Blitz wins, that is 269 per day. And based on 269 per day, as 35 wins, you need 7.7 rotations for all these milestones. So that is very grindy in my opinion. I wouldn't be pushing hard for these. I would be pushing only for this US agent stuff. And if you get extra stuff, I think that is a big bonus. So that is all of the blog posts in review, guys. Rebirth team reworks look like they're a lot better outside the raids, which is good, and better in the raids, which is great for if you're in the Doom raids right now. We got free Weaver charges for everyone, so everyone is made whole, and different varying levels. I'm curious to see what that calendar is, and this Blitz going on right now. In my opinion, it's a decent Blitz one. It is optional. If you want to skip it, you're not missing out on too much except for some shards for some characters. A couple US agent shards. It looks like there's 30 US agent shards, 35 US agent shards. So if you don't want to do the blitzing, you're fine. But that is what you're missing out on. Is it worth it for you? Maybe, maybe not, depending on your time. So hopefully you enjoyed this video. Hopefully it helps with figuring all this stuff out. That is it, though. If you haven't already subscribed, hit that subscribe button for more great Marvel Strike Force content, news, updates, everything like this. I will see you guys next time. Check out some of my other videos and share this with your friends. Give me that Hulk fist before you leave, and have a great rest of your day. ValleyFlyin out.